Welcome to the ultimate showdown that lit up the court like never before. Clark and Lexie Hull didn't just show up, they dominated. Their chemistry, skill, and relentless energy left fans stunned and the Atlanta Dream scrambling. Every play told a story of ambition, power, and undeniable talent. In this video, we break down how each of these rising stars made a statement loud enough for the whole league to hear. So, buckle up as we dive into the unforgettable moments that define the game. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more epic WNBA content. 1. Clark's elite vision changed the entire game. Clark stepped onto the court with a vision that was unmatched. From the very first possession, it was clear she was in complete control of the offense. Her ability to read the defense and anticipate their every move turned every possession into a strategic masterpiece. Clark's passing was precise and electric, threading the needle through tight windows and catching defenders off guard. She wasn't just moving the ball, she was orchestrating an offensive rhythm that had the crowd on their feet. Every assist was calculated, every no-look pass intentional. Her teammates benefited from her leadership and quick decisions, creating open shots and easy layups. Even more impressive was her composure under pressure. When defenders tried to trap her or force turnovers, she calmly navigated the chaos and turned it into an opportunity. It's rare to see a player dictate tempo so effortlessly, but Clark did it with grace and authority. Her basketball IQ is off the charts, and that was the difference maker. Didn't just play the game, she transformed it. Her vision wasn't just physical, it was mental, and the Atlanta Dream had no answer for it. 2. Lexie Hull's defensive hustle was a game-changer. Lexie Hull brought relentless energy to the defensive end, and it shook the Atlanta Dream to their core. From the opening tip, Hull was locked in, reading plays, jumping passing lanes, and diving for loose balls. Her hustle wasn't just intense, it was contagious. Every time Atlanta tried to build momentum, Hull was there to shut it down. Whether it was contesting shots, boxing out for tough rebounds, or chasing players across screens, she left no room for comfort. Her footwork was sharp, her awareness sharper. She moved like she already knew what the Dream would do before they did it. What made her efforts stand out was the discipline. She didn't bite on pump fakes or overcommit. Instead, she applied pressure while staying in control. This forced Atlanta into rushed shots and broken possessions. Her defensive energy translated into fast breaks and easy scoring opportunities for her team. The way she communicated and coordinated with teammates on switches and double teams showed true leadership. Hull proved that defense can win games just as much as offense, and she played every minute like it was the championship. Her hustle redefined the tone of the game. 3. Britney Griner. Struggled to match the pace and precision, Britney Griner found herself in unfamiliar territory as the game's tempo completely overwhelmed her. While known for her dominance in the paint, this matchup exposed a different side. The pace set by the opposing team, particularly on fast breaks and rapid ball movement, left her constantly a step behind. Griner's efforts to protect the rim were commendable, but she struggled to anticipate the quick shifts in direction and play calls. Offensively, she faced tight coverage that disrupted her usual flow. The quick rotations and double teams forced her into uncomfortable shots and tough decisions. Her timing, usually impeccable, seemed just slightly off. The transition game, especially, was where she couldn't quite keep up. She lagged behind on multiple fast breaks, unable to recover in time to make defensive stops. Despite her experience and skill, this game was a reminder that even top-tier talent can have off nights when faced with superior strategy and speed. It wasn't about effort, Griner gave what she had, but the opposition's precision and relentless energy exposed her weaknesses. For once, the court wasn't tilted in her favor, and it showed in her performance. Clark's deep-range shooting broke the defense. Clark's shooting was a spectacle, especially from deep. She wasn't just hitting threes, she was hitting from the logo, with defenders draped all over her. Each long-range bomb she dropped was like a dagger to the Atlanta Dream's defense. The spacing she created opened up the floor, and they couldn't find a way to close the gap. Her quick release left no time for adjustments, and her confidence was sky-high. Every time she crossed half-court, defenders were forced to stretch further out than they were comfortable. That alone disrupted Atlanta's entire defensive structure. Her shot selection wasn't reckless, it was calculated and efficient. Clark's ability to draw defenders way beyond the arc also opened driving lanes and allowed teammates to move freely. It wasn't just about the points she scored, it was about the mental pressure she placed on the defense. They began second-guessing, overhelping, and rotating too late, all because of the threat of her deep range. Clark turned a basketball court into her personal shooting gym. Her deep threes weren't lucky, they were skillful statements. And with every shot, she proved she wasn't just a shooter. She was a game changer. 5. Lexie Hull's off-ball movement confused Atlanta Dream. Lexie Hull didn't need the ball in her hands to dominate. Her off-ball movement was elite. Throughout the game, she weaved through defenders, set backdoor cuts, and positioned herself perfectly for open looks. The Atlanta Dream defense struggled to keep track of her, often losing sight just long enough for her to capitalize. Hull's constant motion created confusion, opening lanes and forcing defenders to chase. Her basketball IQ shone brightly as she recognized when to cut, when to flare out to the corner, and when to simply stand still and create space for a teammate. Her timing was impeccable, syncing perfectly with ball handlers to catch passes in stride. What truly set her apart was how she used screens, reading them like a seasoned pro and slipping through gaps like water. The Dream found themselves scrambling every time Hull made a move, and that ripple effect broke their defensive rhythm. It's rare to see such discipline and awareness in off-ball play, but Hull turned it into an art form. She was always one step ahead, forcing defenders to react instead of dictate. Her off-ball presence was a silent weapon, and it worked to perfection. 6. Britney Griner's paint presence was effectively neutralized. Britney Griner is known for owning the paint, but this game saw her influence significantly diminished. The opposing team executed a clear strategy: limit her touches and deny her rhythm. Through tight box-outs, constant physicality, and strategic help defense, they prevented her from getting deep positioning under the rim. Griner often found herself pushed further from the basket than she's comfortable, reducing her scoring efficiency. Every time she tried to establish herself, defenders collapsed quickly, forcing turnovers or tough fadeaways. On the defensive end, her shot-blocking instincts were blunted by quick ball rotations and perimeter-heavy offense that pulled her away from her comfort zone. She was frequently caught in no man's land, too far to contest shots and too late to rotate. Even rebounding became a challenge, with her being outboxed and outmaneuvered on several key possessions. It was a tactical masterclass in how to neutralize a dominant post player. Despite her experience and size, Griner couldn't assert control in the paint like she usually does. The game plan worked, and her presence, while still noticeable, wasn't the factor the Dream needed it to be. 7. Caitlin Clark closed the game with ice in her veins. When the game reached its most intense moments, Caitlin Clark rose to the occasion with pure composure. With the score tight and the pressure mounting, Clark didn't flinch. She controlled the pace, directed her teammates, and took responsibility for the final plays. Her decision-making in the clutch was surgical, waiting for the perfect window before attacking or dishing. The crowd held its breath as she pulled up from deep with seconds left on the shot clock, and drained it. That shot wasn't just a highlight, it was the dagger that sealed the win. Clark's calm demeanor and unshakable confidence turned pressure into an opportunity. She didn't just react to the moment, she owned it. The Atlanta Dream defense threw everything they had at her in the final minutes, but nothing rattled her. Every move was calculated, every pass purposeful. She exuded leadership beyond her years, and it inspired those around her to finish strong. As the buzzer sounded, it was clear. Caitlin Clark didn't just play well, she finished like a superstar. Her ice-cold clutch performance defined the entire night, proving once again that when it matters most, she's the one you want with the ball. What a performance! Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hull proved they're not just here to play, they're here to take over. From sharp shooting to lockdown defense, this game was a statement. Britney Griner and the Atlanta Dream didn't see it coming, and now the entire WNBA is on notice. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your take on this epic matchup. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more hard-hitting highlights and deep dives into your favorite basketball stars. Stay tuned.